Me. I just want to tell you this. I had the best seat in the house, and when I look down on the field and see all of these people down here, what I noticed first of all was the stand. Clovis High has the best fans of any school ever. These fans were there in September when it was hot, real hot. They were there in November and December because we usually made the playoffs when it was really cold. There were a lot of nights that it was raining. There were nights that the fog was so thick you couldn't see the place. You had to watch where the stakes were because you couldn't see it. Now, when I looked down there, I saw fans from Clovis High that were, their kids might have already graduated. They might have gone to Clovis High themselves, but they were loyal fans and they were there week in, week out. It did not matter whether we were good that year or just okay. There were years that, and I think the coaches, you can ask Kim Simon and his crew, great coaches, but there were games that we were out of. We were getting our butts kicked. And we were going to lose that game. And those fans in the stadium would not let them back off. And I can tell you of at least 3 games that I know that we were down like 20 points that we came back and won. And that was because of you, the fans. And so what I'd like to do right now is have everybody stand up and give yourself a hand for being the best fans in the valley. One last thing I want to say is there was something that teams that were playing Clovis High never, ever wanted to hear, but they heard all too often. And it was, "Touchdown Cougars!"
Thank you so much. What great warm-up. Give them a big round of applause. Why not? Impromptu, nonetheless. You know, I'm reflecting as you're talking about games. Of course, I was on the field playing in '78, the fall of '78. And nobody wanted to play Clovis High except for one thing. If they thought they had the chance of upsetting us, because if they were going to win, it would be an upset. Anytime they came to the stadium at Wamonica, they were in awe, because crazy things would happen. Like, well, the typical things too. There'd be a tunnel with the band and the cheerleaders and a sign. We couldn't wait to crash through there and hopefully not stampeding the cheerleaders, because we were ready to play. Coach Tim Simons made sure of it every single Friday night. That's for sure. But that's not all. There were a few times when the game ball was delivered by a helicopter. The visiting team must have been thinking, what the? And the cannon would go off. It was bad enough that we'd sucker punch them by scoring a touchdown, but then the cannon would go off in the end zone, and that was prior to a lot of the homes being built around the stadium itself. And I remember one particular game where there was so much fog rolling into the end zone, we couldn't see the end zone. That's before the homes actually came into the area. Anyway, those are some of my memories, and also I am honored every single time I'm on TV at night, and our sports anchors, whenever they cover Clovis High, and that is quite often, they almost always say, "Kevin Musso's Clovis High Cougars," and my heart just goes, whoosh. Because I bleed blue and gold, and I love this high school. So it's an honor to be here tonight, okay? All right, so enough of that, enough of me. We have some Cougars that we're going to induct tonight. We're going to honor them. And the first of those, by the way, we're going to be watching some videos, so I'm going to do a quick introduction, allow a video to play, and then we're going to actually have a one-on-one chat with them as we congratulate them. We're going to begin with Dwayne Wamsley. So I want to direct your attention to the video, and if you guys will roll that, we'll get this shindig going.
Dwayne Wamsley, a graduate of Clovis High School, class of 1942, comes from a long-standing Clovis family that has roots going back to 1918. After spending his first 3 years of high school in Kingsburg, Dwayne and his family returned to Clovis in 1941 for his senior year. This was a fortunate event for both Dwayne and Clovis High. Dwayne teamed with his best friend Lloyd Merriman in the backfield of the first undefeated team in Clovis High football history. With Dwayne at fullback and Lloyd at halfback, the 1941 team scored an amazing 179 points while holding their opponents to a mere 27. It would be 43 years until another Clovis High team would match the undefeated season of the 1941 Cougar football team. In addition to starting the gridiron, Dwayne also helped lead the basketball team to a championship season. Returning to Clovis would also prove fortunate for Dwayne, as he was introduced to his future wife, Irma Pendergrass, by his best friend Lloyd on a blind date. They were married in 1945 while Dwayne was home on leave from the Navy, where he served aboard the USS Shelby. Their 2 children, Jim and Donna, reside in Clovis. After the war, Dwayne returned home and became actively involved in the Clovis community. He started his own insurance and real estate business. Dwayne also served as a volunteer fireman, served on the Clovis Planning Commission, and was named Clovis Rodeo Grand Marshal in 1960. Dwayne passed away in 2018, yet his legacy still lives on in our wonderful community. Athletic honors for Dwayne Walmsley, starting fullback on the first undefeated football team in Clovis High history. Started on the CHS Championship basketball team and 1960 Clovis Rodeo Grand Marshal.
Yes. Our first inductee, Dwayne Walmsley. Representing Dwayne with me on stage is his son Jim. Give Jim a round of applause. Now, Dad participated in a championship football and basketball team at Clovis High School. Did he talk about memories of the team you recall?
Sure. Yeah, he talked a lot about both of them. Primarily the football. Basketball, they did win the championship. Where football, they didn't have a playoff. But there were 7 games that they played, and obviously Clovis High won all of them.
Obviously. He was obviously very involved in the community, Clovis in general too. Tell us a little bit about that. What inspired him to connect back with the community?
Well, both Clovis High and the Clovis community inspired him to stay in Clovis. After he came back from the war, he set up an insurance agency right down on the Pulaski, and then later on real estate. Also, Dad loved to tell stories. Love to tell stories. So I have something there. It mentions Lloyd Merriman. Lloyd Merriman was Dad's best friend. And since Dad was 3 years at Kingsburg, and this was senior year, he came to Clovis. Lloyd asked Dad on the way to a game, would you like a blind date with a redheaded Clovis girl? And he said, sure. And so they went out on the date. It turned out her name was Irma Pendergrass, and they got married 3 years later. Also, Dr. Jim Pendergrass, my grandfather, was the team doctor for the football team.
You're doing great.
Dad's last 2 years, he loved to talk to people, loved to converse. And so very often he would go down to the street and just walk and talk to everybody as he went down the street. Then we went over to the museum, the Clovis Museum. We talked to people in there. And so usually he would end up going to 500 club. Because they were good to him there. Sometimes he would just not even ordering, he would just tell the chef, just fix me what's good today. And it worked out great. He did die last December, and he was 94 years old.
Let's have a round of applause in memory of Dwayne and the acknowledgement of his life And we'll be there for Clovis High. Very nice. Thank you. And congratulations. Okay, next up on our video screen will be a feature introducing you to the life of Monty Day.
Monty Day was raised by his lumberjack father in the pine logging sawmill camp at Dinky Creek. Ironically, Monty began his football career at tackle and defensive end during his senior year at Clovis High. He was recruited by the Bakersfield College Renegades and started every game of their 1959 undefeated national championship season, including the 1959 Pasadena Junior Rose Bowl game. Monty was also starting tackle and defensive end during the Renegades' nearly undefeated 1960 season. When he joined the Fresno State Bulldogs in his junior season, a September 23, 1963 Sports Illustrated article stated, "Fresno, in a word, is awesome, partly due to 250-pound All-American tackle Monty Day." That year, he was drafted into professional football by the Chicago Bears via a trade with the Dallas Cowboys in the 9th round. Monty was also drafted by the Denver Broncos, as well as the Vancouver, British Columbia Lions of the Canadian Football League. Monty's career outside of football encompassed work for the United States Treasury Department's Intelligence Division, where he served as a criminal investigator. He was one of the few agents who volunteered and joined the U.S. Strike Force against organized crime. He returned to San Francisco later, where he earned his law degree in the evening while working with the Intelligence Division, and was eventually appointed as a Special Assistant U.S. Attorney by former Attorney General John Mitchell. Later, he entered into a private law practice. Monty has been featured in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, as well as in various national news broadcasts and talk shows such as Nightline with Ted Koppel and in an NBC special with Tom Brokaw. He currently resides with his family in Reno, Nevada, where he continues to practice law. Athletic honors for Monty Day: Bakersfield College All-Conference Team, Bakersfield College Scholastic Award, Bakersfield College Inspirational Player of the Year, Fresno State Mid-Bracket All-American Team, Fresno State All-American Tackle, Fresno State All-Conference. Monty Day.
And he joins us on stage right now, the one and only Monty Day. You had an interesting journey through the program at Clovis High, and yeah, I know you have memories of some of the players. Tell us about it.
Thank you, Dan. And it was such a pleasure to be raised by the Clovis and attending school here. I guess people, you look to the people that are older than you are when it comes to leadership. It's like that next after you're older than I am. That's for the record. But anyway, he was able to play football at the age of college. He was at Fresno State. I used football, and my daddy used to play with the and it worked out that way. Fortunate enough to get out and go to college and go on to just found the common day was my favorite 1940s. I was very interested in this is unbelievable.
Some of your teammates went to Cal Poly, and there's a plane crash. Tell us about that story.
Yeah, this is, I went to Bakersfield College. I don't think we got college last time. There wasn't another one in the country. We started, we won every game, went to the Junior Rose Bowl, national championship. The next year, Cal Poly came to we had played ball in some of those ball players, and we used them on that team. And that night, we were coming in at halftime. We had never lost a game at Bakersfield College, and they announced that plane crash. And that plane crash, it crashed our team. And that's the only game I lost in 2 years we lost, because we lost good friends. Plane crash in the first ball.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Fresno State, undefeated team. Bowling Green. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah. Well, of course, we were undefeated going into that game. I just remember some things about that. Watching the video of Bowling Green, they were number 3 as I was in the country. They played Michigan, Michigan State. We played them on Thanksgiving Day. my memories, and I'll never forget it. Was being in Los Angeles on that Thanksgiving Day, and there the LA Times had the Golden Green Giant sitting down for the Thanksgiving Day dinner. Big giant sitting at the table, and they had a turkey on the table, and across the turkey, it said Fresno State. Well, I have to tell you something. When we ended that game 36-6 against them, the coach saying that he didn't think a team in the country could score that against them. But we had more than just Fresno State. We had we were playing it for cross because of all the fun pressure.
Absolutely. Anything else you can think of that's special to you about your walk to get up here on the stage?
It started me off with an interesting life. I've had a great life, an interesting life. I've done a lot of things, but it started out here at Clovis High School. And I can't thank the people of Clovis so much for supporting us. We're starting out now. It's been 60 years ago, or 60 years ago, when we graduated.
Mr. Monty Day, very much appreciate it. Thank you for being here with us. Awesome. Keep that ball. Watch your step, okay? All right. Back to the video screen. This time around, we're going to learn a little bit about Ray Luna.
5-pound linebacker, Ray Luna was the heart of the 1970 Clovis defense. He was also a powerful runner at fullback. Known for controlling both the ball and the game, Ray's explosive rushing attack consistently gave the Cougars key short yardage gains. His feisty 2-yard touchdown bursts and 2-point conversions were also an integral component of the offense. The 1970 Cougars were a force to be reckoned with, and throughout the central section, the season became known as the Year of the Cougar. Ray and his 1970 teammates put Clovis football on the map with their first ever North Yosemite League and Yosemite Division Valley titles. Ray and 5 other Cougars from that team were named All-Metro. Ray's collegiate career began with the Fresno City College Rams in 1971. Following a 46-7 Rams shellacking of Kinsame's River College, Ray was named Ram Football Player of the Week. Coach Claire Slaughter noted, Luna might be the hardest hitting linebacker we've ever had. He is exceptional against the ground game and takes great pleasure in destroying the opponent. Ray's aggressive, tough gridiron play helped lead the Rams to a 1972 California Junior College State Championship. He also played 2 years at Fresno State University. In his college career, Ray was known for forcing fumbles, intercepting passes, and lethal tackles. Career athletic highlights for Ray: 1970 Valley NYL and the Yosemite Division Valley Championship, 1970 All-Metro Team, 1970 North Yosemite League Championship and All-NYL Honors, 1971 Central California All-Star Football League, 1972 California Junior College State Championship, 2002 Fresno City College Football Wall of Fame for the 1972 Junior College State Championship, Fresno Athletic Hall of Fame for the 1972 Fresno City College football team, and the 2017 Clovis Unified Athletic Hall of Fame for his part in the 1970 Clovis High Football Championship. Mr. Ray Luna.
Let's hear it for Ray. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Luna. Fullback.
Yeah, thank you for playing.
Absolutely. We're built the same. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They were just talking about 1970 there, the unprecedented situation where the North Yosemite League, Central Section Valley Championships, Clovis High. Did you ever imagine that?
You know, people have asked me that today. It's kind of like a yes, question. It's simply because, number one, that team, our freshman year, they were sophomore, crossed off team. They went into our junior year. I think there were only 2 of us off that team that played. So we had a whole senior team that didn't play around football at all. So nobody's really expecting anything from us. Of course, I knew a lot of the players. I played Paul Warner with them. Or I had some fantastic coaches, Tim Simon, of course, the coach, Dennis DeLito. Don't forget. And I don't think we really surprised people. I think that that team was loaded with a lot of players, and it's amazing because we were all the same size. There was nobody 6'6". I think we're all 6 foot, 6'1". No one larger than 6'1" probably. I think most of them probably under 200 pounds. but many of them, we all grew up together. We went to grammar school together. We were parents. Parents were Little League coaches. Parents were our teachers. And of course, we had administration. We had Mr. Pete Diaz. He was there. We had Doc Buchanan, who I've known since I was probably 10 years old. He was our Little League coach. And a lot of these men that are actually in the Hall of Fame now, they were our coaches. They were our neighbors. They're just kind of neat. I can go by and see, hey, walk down my neighborhood. Hey, there's the mayor's home. Penville right there. Or here's my mailman. He used to always come to our games. I never knew it. And then we walk in down the road. There's the owner of Ray's Market. He's right next door to us. So that was a lot of fun. And as far as winning, I think probably going through my memory in all the games, we didn't really think that we were, a great team, but I think a lot of it had to do with our coaching staff. A lot of the players that I played, a lot of them never played football. I already had 2 years and a lot of the players on the team. So many of them were, as anything else, putting on uniforms on the wrong way, which that's just the way it is. As freshmen, so I understood that. But I just found it quite interesting that without our coaching staff, I think that meant a whole lot to us. And when you think about your coaching staff, especially some of these young players that are here today, I can think of coaches that I knew when I was, been a still leader since I was 12. I can go to Coach Jim Simon, so I knew when he was 22 years old, first came to Clovis. He was so much fun. He's much beloved by a lot of our players. I can think of my coach, Jack Bohan, who it's really amazing because when Jack Bohan passed, I was 800 miles away and I cried. And that's amazing when you think about how somebody like that could have made such an impression on you that you would have tears come to your eyes when you find out they passed. And I hope some of the other players have those same type of memories when finished.
Excellent. And I can relate to some of that. Absolutely. Let's go back to 1970, previously undefeated McLean. Tell us about that game.
Yeah, that was fun because Coach Newton's here. We had just beaten Buller 2 weeks before. And yeah, for the first time in 10 years, of course, the town was going crazy. I think at that time, we might have had maybe 8,500 people at the game. But you figure the town of Clovis at that time was probably maybe 10 to 12,000 people. So that meant all your shops were closed. Everyone was there. Your barber was there. Mr. Sassano was there. I see that blanket up there. I knew Mr. Sassano. He sold me the boots and the pants. Then we go on to anywhere from our barbers, grocery store owners. They were all there. Of course, our parents and the friends. And of course, all the alumni, the past graduates who never really experienced a winning. They were excited, and we were all there when we won that game. So, we had won 2021. We went there next week. We were playing the Fresno High School, and we lost that game, 17-0. And so now we're thinking, okay, how good are we really? Then all of a sudden we're reading the paper. Okay, here comes the #1 Highlanders, and McLean High School. And a lot of the players on my team didn't know. I had played Paul Porter in McLean District. So I knew a lot of the players. I knew the running backs, the offensive line. We talked during the game. And people couldn't figure, why are you pumped up, Ray? Well, I knew these guys since I was 10 years old. Here's my opportunity now. And in that game, I think Coach Simons probably put it best. To set the tone for the game, there was a play. I was playing on defense linebacker. And the running back by the name of Steve Pergenrader. I saw the hole open up, and there's Steve Pergenrader, as he always does, runs straight up and down, which I love. So I put my helmet in his face mask, I broke his face mask off. And that kind of set the tone for the game right there. Everybody was excited. It was amazing. I tried to get up, but I couldn't get up. I was stuck to him. And of course, I knew Steve, and it took a few minutes to get us disconnected, but we had a chance to have a conversation about where we located, which was fun. So that's all part of it there.
Awesome. When the fullback gets a pancake.
Oh, you love it. And the fans liked it too. But in that game, we did win 6-0. And I can remember the play. There's a player by the name of Mike Jorn. I don't even think Mike Jorn started. I don't know why he was in there. But I remember the quarterback going back to pass, and obviously I dropped back 12 yards, and I saw the quarterback throw the ball off to the side, because I was waiting for a tight end to come across, so I wanted to take care of him. But no one came across. I looked to my left, and I saw the quarterback throw the ball straight to Mike Jorn. I think he went maybe 60 yards for a touchdown. And obviously Mike Jordan was a sprinter on our track team. And I wanted to block for him, but I just wasn't fast enough. I just stopped, and I got to watch the whole thing. I was with the fans. I was clapping, just watching the whole play develop as he's running down the field. So that's the excitement of the game.
Absolutely. You're a good ambassador. All right, isn't it? Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else you want to ask?
Yeah, I think there is. I think that when I came around, it was still early in the Clovis tradition as far as winning. These young kids now, they know how to win because they've been in that era. We weren't there. When we first got here, we didn't know what it was really like to win. We knew that, okay, if we win 4 games, we're going to do okay. Everybody was happy with that. But I think what happened was that the attitude, the coaching staff, obviously, with Tim Simons, coach our DBs, they had like 27 interceptions in a season. I don't even think that record's been eclipsed yet. We had Jack Bohan, who was an excellent coach, the one who he always made fun of me in practice, always. He wanted to make sure that I was pumped up for the games, don't get lethargic, ready. He kind of kicked you to rear just to keep you going, but that's okay. I understood that much of it. But I think as far as the community too, when we think about our leaders such as Mr. Sassano, I think Mr. Bud Rank, I believe his daughter's here or somebody. He was also one of our supporters. I remember that. I remember Doc Buchanan, whom I knew personally through Little League. He goes to our Little League games. My dad coached with him. My brother played for him. Excellent man. Pete Nias, whom I can never forget. When he was a young man, excellent. He's the one that he always kind of brought you up. He always wanted to make sure, number one, put you aside. Okay, Ray, how are your grades? Of course, anyway. But it was put you aside. So, Ray, you got a game come up. How do you feel about the game? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? And just kind of go out there and show us some Cougar pride. And we did. And it was fun. In fact, this afternoon, I had an opportunity to meet with some of my former teammates. We had a little luncheon, and it was fun. There were about 20 guys there. And we all had a chance to sit around and reminisce, about winning football, which is fun. And of course, being some of the first team to win the championship is always part of the excitement. I know, and we think, and you can think back, and it was fun, just walking down the street and people were waving at you. Here's all your businessmen. And also your policemen too were pretty nice. They got a ticket that got me out of it. They did. I shouldn't be saying that. No, I shouldn't say that. That was part of it. Yeah, I kind of won that, but that was nice. But it is fun when you can walk through your community, as small as you were at that time, and people just kind of talk to you and just congratulate you for winning. And I think that kind of sets a tradition for our future players, and I just pray they keep it up. Because it's fun. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I still follow teams. I follow a lot of the players that are here now. Some that have been inducted and some that still are. We're going to be. So it's just part of the excitement of being a Clovis High athlete. And they kind of want, football's supposed to be something that takes you through life. I've heard it mentioned here before. And it does. Because I'm an insurance agent. When I went to Phoenix, when I started my agency, I had nothing. I just moved there. And so you kind of go back, okay, where did the success come from? How did you build on that success? And there's a process that went on. We followed the process, myself and my partner. I wrote it out for him, not to give myself credit, but it worked out very well. So, how's that?
That's wonderful. You've been a big part of this evening, and we're really happy to congratulate you.
I really appreciate it.
There he is.